Welcome to Classic Car Cave. So the spare parts from the UK for this 1100 Mini are here. The vinyl still hasn't turned up at Jeremy's in the UK, so hopefully they'll send that out as soon as they've got it. This is for the top dash and the crash roll on the bottom, so we can make all the interior exactly the same colour. But the spare parts have arrived in Austria, and the customs and excise people are giving us a bit of grief. We've had loads of emails backwards and forwards. My wife's spoken to them directly. We're hoping that either tomorrow or Friday we can drive up. We're driving up to Vienna anyway, and at a place called Wiener Neustadt, which is Vienna New City. Just before Vienna, there's a DHL, and hopefully we can pick them up, pay the customs and have it done. I think their understanding is that they don't think that the £249 or £248, whatever it is enough. I think they think we're trying to diddle them in some way, which is not true. So they have the receipts from Mini Spares, the actual full receipt and bill. They have the payment made by Jeremy in the UK from his account. I don't know what more. The next thing that came up though was there is 2 sets of carpets coming for this car, and they're the basic dark grey carpet. Now you think, so well, why have you bought 2 sets? Well, the reason is there isn't enough carpet in the one set to fit the whole car. It does fit the whole car, but it won't fit the way we want to do it, because we want to do the companion bins in this. They're for £47, I think £48 for a set, and they're very basic carpets. They're not the best, and the reason we've done that is because this car is used in the summer in Croatia. They're always towing their jet skis on the back, so they've always got sand on their feet, or they're wet or whatever. So there's no point in putting a luxurious carpet in it. And I need the second set to make up the other parts that I need to make for the interior. It's just a base set to go in the floor, and it won't fit everything I need. So this is why we've got 2. And they wanted to know exactly how many square meters this carpet was. I mean, anyway, we've sent it off to them. Hopefully they'll leave us alone now and just let us pay the customs and pick it up. So I hope you enjoy the video. I'm still working on this interior, as you'll see in the video. We're pretty much there now. I've got a bit of fettling to do, but we really can't do anything now until we actually get the vinyl, the extra 2 meters by 2 meters vinyl, which we're going to cut up and make the tonneau cover, and also make the interior bits as well. Until that comes, there's nearly not a lot I can do. Everything else is done. We're just waiting on, and the spare. When we get the spare parts, we can carry on and do something else. But like I said, I hope you enjoy the video, and hopefully this Brexit is the biggest pain in the arse ever. Please join the single market again in the UK. Do yourself a favour. So that's one side screwed in. You can see the 3 self-tappers underneath, and there's one at the end, and it's solid as a rock. You can rock the car on it. And the nice thing about that is we can put them in after we put the door cards in. And this is basically how it works. So I bought a piece of aluminium, but with a longer strip here. I could have made it. I did that for a particular reason. I could have bought it so it was the same size. I think that's 2 centimeters by 1 centimeter. The thing is it bends easier if you've got a smaller side to it. So I put this through the shrink stretchers that I've got, and I shrunk it down there. So now this piece fits inside here, and you can see if I bring you around, if I can, the sun's beating through the window, winter sun, but hopefully it works, and you can see how that goes down the side, and then you're basically screwing it through there and pulling it towards it in the dish. But you can see here, it's solid as a rock, which is good news. So
There's a bit of a bend on it there, maybe a bit too much. It creased it quite a bit, but the shrinker stretchers do a good job with aluminium. It's very easy to rip if you're doing it the other way around. Doing the radius the other way, you've got to be very careful. With metal you don't get that problem, but and if you don't have a shrinker stretcher to do something like that, and then anybody's interested in doing these armrests, you could just put little splits in it there and put more screws in it. It would do exactly the same job. There we go. Okay, so Jeremy mentioned this because obviously they want to put seat belts in here, and the seat belts will go inside these bins. What we'll do then is we'll just put a cutout in it so that the belt can come up through it. We'll put a cut through there, make a little bit of a hole so the belt can slide up there. So that's how the seat belts are going to go in. But I'm just going to get a generic grey seat belt for him and get it from here, get it from Austria, because the customs and excise have been a pain in the ass with it. So I've got to screw this one in now. This one's done on this side. I'm going to screw that one in and catch the aluminium. So this is the idea I've come up with. So this will stay, as I said, in one piece, and then this will be the rest. And I made this 1 mil thick aluminium. As you can see, it's pretty level. And basically all it is a cover. You can see with an edge on it, and obviously when that sits on there like that, we'll put this, again, still waiting for this stuff to come, this will go over the top, and obviously we'll put a stitched edge on it, and we'll use these 3 buttons here and 3 on the inside. And because what they'll tend to do is put their arm on this piece, and being aluminium it won't crush down, because if we try, you can see how it looks. You can see if we don't do that, if we don't have a piece like this in it, and what will happen is we try and put sponge in it or something, it'll all get matted up like that and it looks shit. So the aluminium cover, what we should be able to do is stick this vinyl, we should be able to stick, once we put this on, that aluminium should stick to that quite well, because it's all aluminium panels in the XK, which I'm going to show you soon because Amir's working on the roof. So yeah, quite happy with that, and it sits nice because it sits on both those shoulders, that one there and that one on that side. You can see it sits in nice and line, and hopefully they won't be taking it off much anyway. And then I'll just continue this on with foam right the way around and make another one of these for the other side. Okay, so this is a little folder that I've got, a little metal brake. It's very small, and unfortunately it's not that good, and it tends to bend in the middle, so unless it's thicker than 1 mil it doesn't trap very well. But now I've got 2 curled ends, which is why I have no curl in. I have to actually take the brake out at one end. I can take that out. So here we go, just a little tip here might help you if you want to do something like this. You can see that these slips here or these edges, these flanges are 2 centimetres, and I obviously only needed 1. And you can see that this one already cut down. But the reason to do that is the more overlap you have, the easier it is to put the 90-degree in it. If you've got a very short edge, it's easy for the sheet metal to fall to one side. So if you can use a bigger flange and cut it back afterwards, that's probably the way to go. And as you can see there, if I turn them over, they're not completely shaped yet. You can see this one is shaped, this one isn't yet. So I think I might just flatten it out a little bit more, we'll see. But I can work it because it's aluminium. So I'll take the cutter, cut this off, which will give me, I need that distance. The reason that's open like that is I need that distance to get it over the top of the metalwork, to get it over the top of this. And I want it to go down without having to hook it under or hook it back. It just, like this one. Where are we? I'll put this one on, you'll see what I mean. Take this back. If I put that in, you see it doesn't touch any sides. I don't have to hook it under. So I've made both sides now, so this side's done. They still need fettling, particularly that one over there. I've only just finished it, just made it. So that needs fettling completely. But I'll get them so that they're really nice and they work well together. But this one's pretty good, well shaped, but the other one needs quite a bit of shape into it. But at least they're made now.